Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me or spent your formative years at the mall, then you've come to the right channel. Have you ever gone into your childhood or teenage or adulthood mall and ever wondered, I could have sworn that there was that store there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and go into the history of that mall in your home state. So stay tuned. Every Wednesday, I'll be doing a mall history of the oldest mall in every state in the US. Please subscribe and leave a comment or memory about your time at this mall. Thanks. The first enclosed mall in Virginia was built on an 18-acre site of the former Ballston Stadium, a practice field for the Washington Redskins. It was located 5.5 miles west of the U.S. Capitol in Arlington, Virginia. The Hecht Company, then based in Washington, D.C., announced plans for an Arlington branch in April of 1950. This store would anchor a single level with basement, a shopping center. This would be built as a joint venture of the Hecht and PARKINGTON development companies. Construction was underway by October of 1950. During construction, Parkington drew its name from the large multi-story parking garage at the heart of the development. A 5-level, 250,000 square foot Hecht cost $6.5 million to construct. The building had a facade of glazed green brick, red simulated stone, and stainless steel. A glass wall along the west side doubled as a message board. It was publicized as the area's most dramatic venture in retail merchandising when it opened in 1951. Parkington represented the post-war boom in suburban life and centralized indoor retail shopping. The Hecht Company Parkington opened for business on November 2, 1951. There was a 5-level parking garage with space for 2,500 cars. It also had a metered parking, which cost 5 cents for the first 3 hours and 10 cents for each additional half hour. Eventually, all parking would be free of charge. Parkington Center encompassed 430,000 leasable square feet. The $15 million retail shopping center housed 30 store spaces. A single-level 15,000 square foot Giant Food became the first tenant on February 26, 1952. Hub Furniture, a 2-level 10,000 square foot unit, held its grand opening on March 24, 1952. A single-level 6,000 square foot Crawford Shoes welcomed first shoppers on April 17th. The center's 2-level 36,000 J.G. McQuarrie's 5 & Dime made its debut on June 30th. A 2-level, 29,000 square foot W.T. Grant variety store was officially dedicated on August 7, 1952. By late 1952, Parkington Center housed 20 stores and services. Newer tenants included Brentano's Books, Casual Corner's Ladies Wear, Holtzman & Platt's Restaurant and Delicatessen, and Walgreens Drugs. Restaurants at Parkington also included a Polish bakery, South Pacific Polynesian cuisine, and the Virginia Room restaurant on the basement floor, which held a conveyor belt in order to bring meals and take away dirty dishes. In July of 1952, the Parkington Development Corporation sold their interest in the shopping center to the Mutual Life Insurance Company of New York. This involved a 2.2-acre site occupied by Hecht's. In February of 1959, May department stores acquired the Hecht Company, and stores continued to operate under the Hecht's name. In August of 1965, May department stores acquired the land that the Parkington Hecht's was built on. At this time, the entire shopping complex covered approximately 570,000 leasable square feet. Operational stores included People's Drug in the old Walgreens space, Edwards Shoe Stores, Leland's Watch Repair, and a freestanding Hecht Company Tire Center. The Parkington McQuarrie's closed and was replaced by a J.C. Penney, who opened a softlines and catalog store on May 1, 1974. The 3-route-mile Courthouse to Ballston Orange Line Metro extension was extended to the vicinity of the shopping center on December 1, 1979. Although Parkington grossed over $223 million in 1959 and expanded with a 12-story office building in 1963, the success would not last long. More department stores and malls opened in the area through the 1960s and 1970s, competing with the already aging Parkington complex. Parkington Center was facing strong competition from the Seven Corners Center, which was built in 1956, the Landmark Center, which was built in 1965, and Tyson's Corner Center, which was built in 1968. In 1979, Parkington Center was by this time owned and operated by May Shopping Centers, a mall building subsidiary of May Department Stores. A modest renovation and expansion was proposed. In May of 1982, the Arlington County Board approved a general land use plan for the renovation. The original proposal had been substantially revised. In May of 1983, a joint venture was formed between the Arlington County May Shopping Centers and Cleveland Forest City Enterprises. This entity would oversee construction of a new mall. As part of the $42 million project, the bulk of the Parkington Center was demolished. Only the Hecht store was left standing, and it was renovated with Hecht Company corporate offices moving from the center of Washington, D.C. to the quarters atop the department store. A 4-level, fully enclosed shopping complex was also built. The structure contained 123 stores and services under its roof. The mall was connected with a 7-level Ballston public parking garage, which had space for 2,900 cars. The 14-bay Commons food court occupied the basement. Other features of the new mall included ceramic tile, flooring, skylights, and a glass-enclosed elevator, and an 8-story Ballston Common Office Center. A contest was held to name the new shopping facility, with Ballston Common Mall chosen as the official name. A grand opening was held on October 20th, 1986. Charter stores included Slade's Restaurant, La Vogue by Seifert's, CVS, International Bazaar, and a 3-level, 120,000 square foot JCPenney. Forest City Enterprises established full ownership of the Ballston Common Mall structure, excluding its Hecht store in 1993. In August of 1997, Arlington County approved a mall expansion. This would add the 11-story Ballston Tower office building, a 2-level, 80,000 square foot cinema, and 29,000 square feet of retail and restaurant space. The Regal Ballston Common Stadium 12 showed its first features on June 18, 1999. Sit-down restaurants in the new addition included Rock Bottom Restaurant and Brewery and Romano's Macaroni Grill. The Ballston Tower building opened in April of 2001, and the Ballston Common Mall now contained 115 stores and services. In April of 2000, JCPenney closed their Ballston Common store. It was repurposed as a Hecht Furniture Gallery, which opened for business in July of 2003. Meanwhile, a facelift remodeling of the mall common areas was completed in October of 2002. This $2 million project added new flooring, lighting, and updated food court furniture. On September 9, 2006, all Hecht stores were closed and reopened and rebranded as Macy's. At this time, the construction of a 137,000 square foot Kettler Capitals Iceplex was winding down. The facility, which was the new practice arena for the NHL hockey team, Washington Capitals franchise, was dedicated on November 11, 2006. In mid-2007, stores operating at the Ballston Common Mall included B. Dalton, Books, Champs Sports, FYE, Victoria's Secret, Wet Seal, and Sports and Health Club. By 2010s, though, the shopping center was already in decline. There were approximately 100 stores and services, and sales from these stores were down. A major renovation and repositioning of the shopping complex was proposed. A joint venture was formed by Forest City, Washington and Arlington County. Forest City, Washington bought the Macy's Furniture Gallery structure in September of 2013, signifying the beginning of the renovation project. A new and improved Ballston Center would feature alfresco dining, dramatic two-story retail facades, upper-level terraces, and an exterior street retail presence. The Arlington County Board approved the $300 million redevelopment plan in November of 2015. The bulk of the Ballston Common Mall stores closed for good on May 31, 2016. The vacant Macy's Furniture Building was demolished in August. It would be replaced by a 22-story Origin Ballston Tower, which housed 400 apartments and street-level retail and restaurant space. The roof was torn off the two sections of the enclosed shopping concourse, with mallways open to the elements. By May of 2015, the official name of the prospective retail shopping center would be called Ballston Center, changed to Ballston Quarter. Stores in the revitalized shopping venue began opening on November 16, 2018. The Regal Ballston Quarter was revamped from the original 12-plex, showed its first features on December 6, 2018. The first restaurant in the redevelopment, Punch Bowl Social, welcomed its first diners on December 8th. Vendors in the 18-bay Quarter Market food court opened for business in February of 2019. These included Bar Taco, Ice Cream Jubilee, Me and You Noodle Bar, Swizzler and Timber Pizza Company. A mall-wide dedication was held on March 30th, 2019. The one and only structure remaining from the old Parkington Center is being redeveloped. Housing Macy's since 2006, the building is being replaced by a 16-story, 553-unit condo tower. It will house a grocery store on its ground floor. Retail and entertainment facilities in Ballston Corner cover approximately 580,000 leasable square feet, with 761,000 square feet of office space and 3 mall-adjacent high-rises. As of 2024, the shopping center houses 54 stores and services. These include Macy's, Compass Coffee, CVS, Gossip Ladies Wear, Grooming Store Barber Shop, Rewild Cards and Gifts, One Life Fitness, and Bash Boxing Gym. What do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.